Hey everyone, VortexTCG here, and today I'm going to be showcasing you my brand new deck profile on Ravemon. Ravemon is a deck that I've been looking forward to quite a lot, and I can't wait to play it more in BT13. It came out in EX4, and it's a deck that really focuses on building a big stack, deleting itself, and gaining a bunch of advantage by deleting itself. This includes playing itself back out on the following turn, trashing cards from your opponent's hand, deleting Digimon on the field, gaining a lot of memory, and also hatching a digi-egg to continue your turn. This deck is very unique, especially for a deck like Purple, and I can't wait to showcase it for you guys. And if you're looking forward to this deck profile, please do like and subscribe to the channel. I've already uploaded a gameplay video showcasing the deck, and let's get straight into the deck profile. Okay, and so let's get into the deck profile. We'll start off with the eggs, which is going to be for Pinamon. Pinamon is the best egg in this deck at the moment, just due to the fact that if it's deleted outside of battle, which is the main theme of this deck, you gain 1 memory. It's also important to know that it's got bird in its traits, which is very important for the Ravemon on deletion or end of attack effect. So it fulfills that condition straight away. So we play 4 of this egg, and let's get into the Digimon. So we play 4 Falcomon. Falcomon is very important. It's your searcher for the deck. Reveal top 3 cards, add 1 purple Digimon card with Ravemon or a bird or avian in its traits, and 1 Keen and Crier among them into your hand, and place the rest to the bottom. And then inheritable, if deleted outside of battle, your opponent trashes 1 card in their hand. So very important for this deck, because it's the only search that you technically have in this deck, and also the on deletion effect is very important as well for the main combo. So we play 4 of this. Then we also play 4 Gabumon. Currently there isn't a lot of good level 3s or a lot of good Digimon to actually pick from in this deck, if I'm being honest. So Gabumon helps us by drawing 2 and discarding 1. The discards can be quite important, and the draw 2 is very important, especially for the early stages of the game. You definitely need to find your pieces, and this card helps you get to them. And then rounding off the rookies, we have 4 Tsukaimon. Very important card this for the deck. Essentially, it allows you to gain 1 memory on deletion. With this card and a couple of other cards, you're able to go for a combo that allows you to swing with jamming, add a security card to the top of the deck, and also to your hand even, and also gain like 3 or 4 memory. So this card helps in that situation quite a lot. Those are all the level 3s. Let's get into the level 4s. For level 4s, we play 4 Peckmon. Peckmon's very important when digivolving. If you don't have a Keenan in play, you get to play 1 for free. The only Keenan available right now is the set to free one, which is very important. So essentially you're gaining 4 memory for free by playing this card. And then it has the same on deletion effect, which is you get to trash a card from your opponent's hand. They get to pick though, so just keep that in mind for that effect. Continuing the theme of memory gain, we play 4 Devidramons. Again, the memory gain is very important, especially as there isn't any other Peckmons or anything like that in the format. So we play 4 of this. Then we play 2 Kinkakumon to round off the level 4s. This is something that you're going to get rid of very quickly in the next support, but essentially this card allows you to trash 1 to delete a level 3 or lower, or level 3 Digimon, not level 3 or lower. So essentially, sometimes there are floodgate rookies that you have to get rid of, unfortunately, and this definitely does help with that. Stuff like the Chumon or cards similar to that really do harm this deck, so you need to get rid of them, and this card helps you get rid of them. Getting on to level 5s now, we play 4 Chromon. This is the one that you're looking for the majority of the time because it has a really good effect on when attacking. If you have a purple tamer in play, which is most of the time, you're able to digivolve into a Ravemon by paying the cost. So essentially you're able to go into this, swing, pass the turn, use the Ravemon effects, and then delete itself, then gain a bunch of memory, and gain a bunch of other effects. This is the card that allows you to do that pretty much consistently. And on deletion for inheritable, if it was deleted outside of battle, delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. Again, very important to removing a lot of these problematic cards. Then we get onto the 4 Orochimon. If I'm being honest right now, there isn't really a better level 5 to go into, so we just played this one because it fulfills 2 roles, which is if this card gets discarded, you get to draw a card, and then if you swing with this card underneath, you can trash one to gain 1 memory. Again, continuing with that memory theme that we've got going, getting as much memory as we can to continue our turn. This card is going to be going very quickly though, once BT13 comes out. Then we get onto the big guy himself, which is 4 Ravemon. It has jamming, and then it has the end of attack effect, which allows you to delete this Digimon, which then allows you to, if you have a bird or avian traits, and then you're able to play it at the end of your opponent's next turn. So, pretty cool effect. And then the on deletion effect, if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand, they trash 1 card from their hand, and then if your opponent has 7 cards or fewer in their hand, you add the top card of their security to their hand as well. So the ideal combo is that you get them to around 8 cards, you use this effect to trigger to get rid of them to 7 cards, and then use the other effect, which is a continuous, to then trash the top card of security essentially. So really good combination of effects here if you put them correctly to use. So we play 4 of this. We'll probably play more Ravemons once BT13 comes out. I'm also playing a Shine Greymon Ruin mode. The reason why I'm playing this currently is because there isn't really like any other better target that you can use with your Ravemon. Ravemon, while it is still definitely good to have on the field when it doesn't have any sources underneath, it's good that you're able to potentially delete them or digivolve on top of this to then give your opponent minus 5k, and then on deletion do the same thing. And then when this guy swings at the end of the attack, delete this, delete an opponent's Digimon, recover 1, and hatch an egg. It does so much for the deck, and it's a really good use of your Ravemons after you use them for deletion effects. So we play 1 of it because it can be bricky. Going into options, we play 1 Calling from the Darkness. Sometimes we need to find our pieces, and sometimes we trash them, so getting them back again is very important. Helps us find the option card if we need to do more of that. Also find stuff like the Ravemon, the Peckmon, you know, all those things that we might need on the following turn. We also play 4 Purple Memory Boost. One of the issues that I have with this deck currently, especially in EX4, is the fact that you really don't have all the cards that you need for the archetype. Obviously there is stuff coming out in BT13 which will help the deck quite a lot, but sometimes when you're looking for a specific piece, you're looking for the Falco, the Peck, you need these cards to essentially build up your board early game, and stuff like the Chromon to go into the Ravemon is very important also. So I play 4 of this to make sure that I can actually find the cards that I need in those situations. I then also play 3 Ame no Habari. This card is very good. Essentially allows you to delete one of your Digimon and delete one of your opponent's Digimon with level equal or less to. And if it was a Ravemon that you deleted, you can bring it back at the end of your opponent's turn. And then the security effect allows you to delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. So essentially, this is just continuing your resource loop of your Ravemons, which is very, very important. So we just keep that, and it's a nice answer to get rid of certain Digimon in the format. Then we go into our tamers, and currently we are playing 3 Analog Youth. We played this because we need to find our cards, and this helps us find Digimon. And then when our Ravemons get deleted, essentially we can tap this, gain a memory, hatch an egg, and yeah, that's really huge for this deck, especially early on. So, and it only costs 2 to play, which is quite nice. So yeah, we play 3 of this as the other tamer. We don't have the other Keenan at the moment, but I'm sure that will be replaced with the Keenan when it does come out. Then finishing off, we have 4 Keenan Crier. Start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, go to 3, and then all turns, when one of your purple Digimon with Ravemon in its name or bird or avian in its traits gets deleted, suspend this tamer, draw 1 card, and then if it's deleted by an effect, you can also gain 1 memory. Very important for your combo. You want to see this, especially when you play it from your Pekmons. You just need to find this card as soon as possible because it really enables everything in the deck. Anyways, that has been my deck profile for Ravemon. At the moment, it definitely is kind of like a rogue deck, primarily just due to the fact that the BT13 support hasn't been released yet, and currently there isn't enough archetypal support for Ravemon to be an official competitive deck. Personally, I don't think it will be either way when BT13 comes out, but I think it's a very fun rogue strategy that you can potentially see at stuff like Ultimate Cup in the future. But if you enjoyed this deck profile, please do like and subscribe. I'm going to be uploading more Ravemon content in the future. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.